Alright, it's time for more dating practice with Saki. We're going to the disco. If nothing else, I do appreciate the animation of Majima and Kiryu just tearing up on the floor.
Sure. So, how's life, I guess?
You know, kinda quiet. Just been, trying to stay away from other people.
Yep. How's that working out?
I mean, it's been fine. Although we may need to do a grocery run soon.
I mean, there's worse things you'd have to do.
Yeah. How about for you?
Well, you know, I haven't worked in 2 weeks, so that's great.
Well, it's a good chance to recharge.
Sure. I mean, I've got another week, and then technically I was supposed to go on a week vacation. So I don't know if they're gonna, grant it to me, which technically they should, but anyway. Just kind of one of those, does it mean I have 4 weeks off? Or do I go back the first day, and then whatever? So, just kind of not really pleasant regardless.
Yeah, I don't know.
Just one of those, situations where I'm not against it, I don't hate it or anything, it's just I don't know. I would rather maybe see some people rather than have to be stuck in my place.
Yeah, I know what you mean. One day Yuki will have her vinegar. One day.
Today is not that day.
Right. It's time to battle Club Mercury.
Right. You know, just put on some lipstick. Maybe some rosy cheeks or whatever. It's I would half expect that to be a grandma. It's just the mustache at that point. Seriously. I'm sure someone's edited, like done a Photoshop of just being a grandma.
Speaking of grandmas,
Hey, it's go.
it will never not be funny that she is one of the best hostesses you can have. And she just comes to work in her weird leopard sweater thing.
Of course. Look, it's endearing in and of itself.
Alright, so the Club Mercury fever time lowers your girl's performance, which means their overall stats take a minor hit. I don't think it's like super debilitating, but you know, every little bit can count in
Sure.
in these.
失礼します。こちらになります。失礼いたしました。いらっしゃい。ごゆっくりどうぞ。
12 minutes. What can we talk about? How hard is it to manage all this, Chaos?
It can be overwhelming at first, before you learn what everything means. Like the hand signs can take a little bit to learn. Learning when to use your fever time can be a challenge.
I feel like I would need to like write down the code for like what I would need to do every time.
Yeah, that wouldn't be a bad idea. I usually just try to see what kind of motion the girl is making and try to relate it to something. Oh, here's some trouble. This table's not having a good time, so sometimes you'll be called in to resolve like whatever's going on. If you do it right, then the guest's mood will improve, which, you know, good thing.
Is that supposed to say mega rich?
Oh yes, yes.
Oh.
So mega rich dudes will I forget how much money they hemorrhage. It might be like 100,000 per tick. But this is, I believe, the Club Mercury area is the first time you see mega rich dudes. I don't remember if that's the highest tier in this game or not, though. There might be one higher. I don't remember.
It's really bugging me how the text is offset, like it's not centered.
For where? Oh.
For both average and mega rich.
How have I never noticed this?
They're clearly not centered. It's like it's just
How have I never noticed this? Anyway, I think we're doing fine. The club's bringing in a good amount of money. Everyone is just hemorrhaging money on the floor.
as they do.
We got 3 Mega Rich dudes in fever time. Yeah, I think Mega Rich might be the top tier, because Wealthy is the other one I was thinking of.
Oh, gotcha.
I believe the next time this minigame shows up in one of these games, Mega Rich gets renamed to Tycoon.
Every time I see Mega Rich too, it doesn't look like an A, it looks like an O. Like it's Mega Rich.
I mean, for that amount of money, yeah, they could probably be considered Mega Rich too.
It's just the font they use, and like compared to the font they use below is different for some reason.
Yeah, it's
Just weird.
very, very compact.
ありがとうございました。
お待ちしてました。
面白いね君。
ありがとうございます。
どうもどうも。
ありがとうございます。いらっしゃい。
めっちゃタイプ。
ありがとうございます。お願いします。
You know, I always feel it's very inconsiderate for it to only be single dudes at all these booths.
You think so?
Well, you know, if you're at a booth, you should only be more than one person. It always feels weird to me because it's like, why would you not? I guess like for the purposes of displaying so many characters on screen, but why would you not have it so that it's like legitimately more like a party or what a cabaret appears to be, where you know it's like 6 dudes or whatever and there's 1 girl and.
So I think that's a really weird thing that the game doesn't really distinguish too well. Because I think you're describing a cabaret and this is a cabaret club?
I guess, but like, it's just so weird, like, I don't know. Why would you not have, like, if you were going to do this and you wanted to do it properly as like a minigame, then why would you not have it so that you're either displaying like multiple people at a table with one of your hostesses, or let's say like later difficulties or whatever, you have to have, like, you might have 2 people at a table with 1 hostess, or multiple people and you need to have 2 hostesses, and you really need to synergize your hostesses because whatever, like, you might have a group that really likes a hostess, but you have no other hostess that goes well with it. So you have to manage that. That seems...
I actually have 2 responses to this.
Okay.
The first one, I believe going off of some of Majima's comments and some of the dialogues, the point or the whole thing with a cabaret club is that you're going for a one-on-one conversation. That's just the sense I get. Wow, I did not think I demolished them that hard. The other thing is that I think the system you're describing was implemented in the Fist of the North Star game that Sega did.
Yeah, because more confusing then.
Yeah, I don't know. For those who don't know, the Yakuza team did a Fist of the North Star game using the same engine as this game, because it was easier for that team to use it than the fancy new Dragon engine, I guess.
Yeah.
And it's basically a Yakuza game, but with a paint of coat that looks like Fist of the North Star. And everything that statement implies. So you get a bunch of the goofy, weird mini-games and side stories, too. Like cabaret management.
I even stole her glasses to make me look more endearing.
I don't know if it worked out super well.
I love how it's like, that's the promise I'm gonna make to my dying wife, is to keep this cabaret club open for as long as possible.
Maybe they both really like the business, I don't know.
Oh, seems weird. Seems very weird. I want to remember you by a cabaret club.
Well, they opened the club together, I guess, so...
Fair enough, I guess. Well, that's a relief, I guess. Please take care of my... I don't even know where to go with this.
My employee?
Sure.
So hooray, we got another platinum hostess.
Hooray.
Hibiki's thing is that she's got the worst stamina of any of the platinum hostesses, I believe.
Alright.
As a counterpoint to Saki having the best. Also, just to, this was getting ahead of myself a little bit, but she actually has a karaoke song, so, next time we come back to the cabaret storyline, we'll be doing some karaoke.
Hey.
Hooray! No, it was nothing. Please. Seriously.
Ah. Ah. Oi!
I mean, there's like 2 of them left, Yoda. It's fine.
Yeah.
Did you see how thoroughly we demolished Mercury?
She was never the strongest anyways. Everybody knows it's Chippy Moon.
I didn't do that.
Well...
Hi!
Are these guys just like in the doorway? Like what?
Obviously.
Does no one notice them?
No,
It's kind of like scheming in the walkway.
I mean, isn't that what you do? They're also like pretty open about a potential murder or committing a murder. So, you know,